What is up, everybody? I am finally back. That is right, MrShrumpert is recording again. Finally some Heroes of the Storm. We had issues with lag for quite a while, and this is actually a replay of a video, that match that we had earlier that actually turned out pretty good, so I wanted to show it to you. I still have lag, but it's more manageable now, so I should be able to record for more often. Alright, teams today are Muradin, Abathur, Tacitor, Tychus, Stitches against Zeratul, Sylvanas, Vala, Tyrande, and Falstad.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Our team decided to go all bot and leave our stealthy up top.
3, 2,
Of course, this is another thing I've started. I want to let people know, we're here to have fun. We're not here to hate on anybody or rage just because something bad happens. So I try and start off every match saying a little something positive. Let everybody know that I am here just to have some fun. Pretty good engagement here. I'm having a little trouble with my mouse here. Ah, there we go. Some action going on here in the middle. You can see me running around getting Tychus, hit him with the hunter's mark. Vala's chasing him, and Falstad comes in for the kill. So we got first blood right away. That's a good thing. Tastar's up there dealing with the stealthy, which is not good for our stealthy guy. Zeratul is not going to be able to hold his own against a Tastar. Vala pushing the bot lane against Stitches. There goes Sylvanas. He did not make it. Alright, we have a pretty big team fight going on up here. Decided to disengage because the mines are coming up. Got about 10 seconds left till the mines come up. So clearing out a wave, getting our guys going forward, so that once we get in the mines, we don't have to worry about our lane being pushed too far back. So we jumped down in the mines, and Tacitor jumped right behind us, which we saw. Kind of figured that was going to happen. So start taking some seeds down here. Taking that one. Of course, these are the two that you want to go for. These have the most skulls in them. Right here. Yep, we got a Tychus who wants to die here. I was glad to assist with that.
hero slain.
There's a Muradin coming in. Team did not decide to engage on that. We kind of all separated, so I decided, hey, if the team's going to separate, let's follow the team. See if we can keep some people alive. I've not played Tyrande much, so I think this was one of my first matches with her. Muradin going in deep on us, but he did not make it. We'll go ahead and try and take out the skull golem as fast as we can while Falstad zones for us. See coming in behind us, and a Tastar. I reposition myself behind the team so that we can head out of here. Falstad's gonna go ahead and go after the Tastar. Well, the rest of us go back. I believe we all kind of split here. I saw Sylvanas go on top, so figured I'd go after her. I don't know why, but we did not go for this. I saw my team start going after enemy camps, or enemies instead of the camps. So here we are, pushing our lane back so that when the golem comes down, it can have some pushing power with him. You can see I threw an owl out to make sure the enemy team wasn't going for the camp. And we're just pushing our lane. Get our golem up here so we can start taking down some stuff. You see the top lane, we got Sylvanas defending for us, but 31 skull golem, even after the nerf, once you have more skulls, the golem's health's a little bit less of a gap. Still pretty easily defended. So we're just pushing in with our column here. Waiting for somebody to get out of place. Threw an owl at Typhus just because I wanted him to back off a little bit. Go ahead and threw out the hunter's mark here on Stitches. And I didn't see the Muradin coming behind me. So down I go. The ball is going to get away. Take a look up here in the top lane. The team kind of rotated up there and pushing back some towers up here. See Abathur gets taken out pretty swiftly. He's a little bit out of position. Team's doing a good job for being a solo queue game. Now they start pinging for the middle camp. Tychus is really low. He's going to go down the volley here. Muradin and Stitches are still pretty high. Able to get out of there. Stitches may not. He kind of ran the wrong way here. He goes down, and Tastar's up there, but what can Tastar really do against the four of us here? You can see how it was going slow there. That's a little bit of a lag issue that we were having. Falstad did go ahead and go back. Falstad overstayed his welcome, or not Falstad, Tastar overstayed his welcome. He delayed us so his team could get up. Falstad went back and healed up and flew right back in, so we were plenty fine to stay here and do that camp. The team's going to go back and heal up for the mine phase coming up. See our night camp get almost nowhere. It managed to stall the team pretty good. Now Stitch threw out the hook on me there. Threw the hunter's mark on him and started tearing him apart. Once that hunter's mark goes out, people get shredded. I went down there. Got a little bit out of position, but we did get our heroics, and you see the Hinterland Blast come out there. And we kind of got ganked a little bit there going down in the mines. We did 3 for 1. Sylvanas is doing a pretty good job up here of keeping these two out of the mines. So, no Muradin, no Zeratul down in the mines. No Zeratul, Tastar. She does go down. Throw out the hunter's mark on him, try and back him off a little bit. See Falstad coming in behind him, so I try and draw him back into the base a little bit there, and Falstad goes ahead and kills I'm having trouble with his name. Keep calling him Zeratul, and he's not Zeratul.
Hero slain.
He's Tassadar. So, we didn't lose out too much on the skulls. Actually, we didn't hardly lose anything. We're 24 to 46 right now, and we're going to go ahead and start the grave golem down here. We'll push on him as the enemy team shows up behind us. I got gorged by Stitches, but on my way out I was able to throw down the hunter's mark on him. The team did not capitalize on the hunter's mark. See, Sylvanas gets away there, and again another great hinterland blast there from our Falstad. Sylvanas goes down, but I think Muradin does too. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Oh, reposition better. There we go. Get him, Falstad. Nope, and I missed with my owl too. Just a little off. So, while we were doing that, the ball was down here still taking off more of the golem. Tychus drops his drill down. See Zeratul coming in from behind. Kind of let Tychus tank most of that, let the drill take him out, so he was pretty easy to take out Tychus there. Just drop that, and I'll go back. Sylvanas is down here dealing with the mercs that they picked up. Stitches is grabbing some vision for them. Let's see Zeratul going through. Team's pinging for the camp here, so come up here and take this down real quick. We'll melt it as fast as we can. That hunter's mark on him really does help melt them real quick, so it's pretty easy to pick those guys up. And since we had a bigger golem, it was a better idea to push with ours. So Sylvanas had to be a little bit careful until we caught up. She wasn't a 3v1 there, but Tychus is a little bit out of position. He's going to get out of that. But he just barely got out of it, so still a little bit out of position. I think I noticed him kind of standing there, and I rotate down after we take out a tower, try and hit him with the flare. Throw down my heroic and completely miss. See the drills drop back down, so we're going to take out the drill. Sylvanas uses her shadow charge and takes out Tychus. Vala goes for the strafe. Muradin is so close to going down, she vaults in and gets him. I try and zone Stitches back some, so Vala can get out of there. We're going to go ahead and take down this last tower, and then we're going to Vominos out of there. We've taken enough of their base, we need to start taking some mercs. Falstad flies in, Stitches misses with the hook. So now we can come in here and start on this. See Stitches come up behind us. Pretty decent team engage is coming on right here. Stitch is really low, still walking in. I think he was trying to gorge somebody, but that didn't work. Another good hinterland blast coming out from our Falstad. We have two of the enemy team. Can't talk. Two of the enemy team still pretty low. Vala's chasing Tychus really bad. She wants to get him. Falstad's going to jump in and grab him with that lightning blast. We can go ahead and, since we got such a big lead on them right now, we're going to go ahead and take their merc camp from them. With all of us there, we can nuke it down really quick. mercs pushing and just our big wave that we had, we were able to take down their fort. Big battle coming through. Stitches is out of position, got him with the hunter's mark, so he goes down. I get haymakered away, but it's not able to save him. Falstad goes down. Go ahead and push forward a little bit more. You see the healing totem out by Tassadar. But all that's really going to do is cap them off behind the wall while we take down the wall and pretty much everything else. Mines will be opening in a few seconds here, so we don't want to stay here too long. We can go ahead and take down this fort while it's still free. They are respawning right now, so this is a little tricky. Don't want to overstay our welcome. See, most of us, I was trying to go back to go to the mines. I figured that's where we were all going. The team wanted to stay a little bit longer, which is not very wise. Sylvanas uses her heroic right there, her I forget what it is, and she goes down because she decided to stay a little bit too long. The rest of us though went down to the mines. As you can see, like I said, this is one of the key camps right here. It has most skulls in it, so that's where I head to first, since I know the enemy team's not going to be up there. You see my team pinging right here. I throw an owl up, grants more vision. Head my happy little self up here so that we can gank if we need to gank. And then we're going to head and take out more camps while it takes out this one. Falstad vaults over and starts there, so we go ahead and start the golem. We have a pretty decisive lead on the skulls. You see the enemy team coming in here. Well, I was able to harass them a little bit, but she's out of position. She's 3-on-1 here. She vaults back, strafes, and pulled by Stitches, and she goes down. But while they were doing that, we went ahead and took the rest of the skulls. So we got a 92 skull golem, and they have an 8 skull golem. The enemy team decided to stay in the mines. I decided instead of backing that I would just try and walk out of the mines, which is not a good idea. Falstad's can go ahead and do the same thing and walk out of the mines the other way, lure the enemy team out with him. And Zeratul going to hide in the bushes with Falstad. But because they went after Vala instead of going after who they should have, which is the Skull Golem trying to take more skulls, or at least coming up taking mercs, because they stayed up here, they were able to, they got the kill, but they lost in the Skull War, and since they have nothing in the bottom to take, and you can see there another good Hinterland Blast coming from our Falstad, took out Tassadar. Stitches pull Vala in, which kind of actually helped her. Sylvanas, sorry. Muradin goes down. And there's really not much they can do. We got the big skull golem here sitting on their core. Tychus decides to take out the minions instead of going for the golem, so there's that too. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of it right there, because they're pretty much all dead and we're coming in right now, and Tychus goes down, excuse me, and that's the end. That is how we pushed to victory. It actually went very well for us on that game. We ended up 2 levels ahead of our enemy team, and we go ahead and look at the stats here, which I didn't bring up all game. I ended up pretty low stats, but not bad for Tyrande. I think this was my first or second game with her, so being able to 17k healing I think was alright for me. I could have done more healing. In this one I did not have the healing totem or the healing ward unlocked, so I couldn't throw that down. But yeah, it was a pretty decent game for us. Hopefully my mouse will work better next time, and actually probably next time you're going to actually get to see a live game where I can cast while I'm actually playing instead of showing a replay. Like I said, lag has been an issue. Hopefully we can get past that. We can start recording again and throwing up some videos. If you like that, if there's any heroes you want to see me play, go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Go ahead and click that like button if you like the video, subscribe, and we will see you next time.